Hi, I'm Roland, and I build guitars as a hobby, and this is a guitar that I'm currently working on. It's a stick guitar. As you can see, it looks like a stick, and I am working on aligning the neck currently with it. What I'm going to do is, first off, we have the neck, and it has to be aligned perfectly with the center line of the guitar and not go this way or that way. The other part that we will talk about later is the tilt of the neck, whether it goes this way or this way. But I'm going to show you this one first. Now, above me here, I have a laser level, and I have it mounted to this rod, and it projects a beam of light, which is a straight line going from the neck to the back of the guitar. With that straight line, I'm able to see if my neck is in alignment. And the other thing I don't have to worry about is this big old clamp being in the way, which is holding the neck to the body of the guitar. Now here's how I line up the neck. If I was to stretch a string across this thing, this clamp would be in the way. And this clamp provides a good amount of clamping force to keep the neck and the body together. However, I don't have it so tight that I can't make adjustments. So what I'm looking for is my laser line to go through my frets and line up with the center line on my guitar. If everything lines up, then I know this neck is in good alignment, and I can mark my holes. Now I'm going to take my drill and mark where the holes should go on the neck. I'm going to just kind of mark it. And then I'll take it over to the drill press and finish up the holes. Hi, welcome to the second half of my video in regards with aligning the neck on a guitar. In the first half, we were aligning it this way. Now, in this half, I'm going to show how to align it this way, the vertical alignment for the strings. Now, I've pieced the guitar together. I have the bridge in place. I also have the neck bolted on. I will take a string and string it up through the bridge, and as if I was going to string up the guitar, I place it through a nut. I may not use the nut, but I have a nut in place to give it a certain amount of height. Then I will sight it through the string to the height of the fretboard, and I will check how much play is there, and do I have enough distance to play the guitar properly. So in this case, this one is fine. The neck does not need to be vertically aligned, but I will show you how I would if it did. Okay, now here's where I align the neck. If the string was too low to the fretboard down here, I would see how much either I have to raise it at the nut or raise it at the bridge for it to get the proper clearance. Depending on that, I've taken a car jack here and I have my belt sander. I would mark the heel of the neck with a pencil, so that way I know when I've sanded it, if I've sanded the pencil marks off, then I know I've sanded it thoroughly. I have the belt sander sitting flush here, and I would put pressure and hold the neck flat. Then I bring the car jack underneath the neck to the point where it's not touching the neck, and I would raise it up until it does touch, and then I know I would have it so it would be level. So if I started sanding, I would sand it somewhat level and then it would tilt this way. But if I needed to raise it, I could raise it up by that same amount with the string, or I could lower it based on how much I had to pick up the bridge to gain clearance. And then what I do is I turn on the sander, and then I sand it flat. Until I've sanded off the marks, and then I check it again to make sure I had proper clearance.